Larry David didn't hold back. The legendary comedian behind Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm has delivered one of his harshest public criticisms yet of U.S. President Donald Trump, calling the recent UFC event at the White House a travesty and admitting he was embarrassed to be an American. His comments have reignited debate over the controversial spectacle, the mixing of politics and combat sports, and the growing backlash surrounding the event. Here's everything that happened. Larry David is known for his brutally honest opinions, but his latest remarks have generated fresh headlines across entertainment and political circles alike. Speaking to Variety at the premiere of his new HBO sketch production, Life, Larry, and the Pursuit of Unhappiness, An Almost History of America, David was asked about the UFC event recently staged at the White House during the America 250 celebrations, and his response was blunt. When asked for his thoughts, David described the event as a travesty, adding that it was embarrassing and that he felt embarrassed to be an American. His comments quickly spread across social media, with supporters praising his candor. The White House UFC showcase had already generated controversy long before David weighed in. Held on the South Lawn, the event featured an octagon installed on government property and the massive production rig known as the Claw, transforming the historic grounds into a mixed martial arts venue. Supporters viewed it as an unconventional celebration tied to America 250 festivities. Critics, however, argued that the symbolism was inappropriate and questioned whether such an event belonged at one of the nation's most recognizable landmarks. The controversy extended beyond the fights themselves. Reports noted that one of Trump's cryptocurrency meme coins appeared among the event's sponsors, while his social media platform, Truth Social, also sponsored one of the bouts. Those commercial ties prompted further debate over branding, politics, and presidential optics. Another flashpoint emerged inside the octagon itself. Heavyweight fighter Josh Hokit drew criticism after making remarks about former U.S. First Lady Michelle Obama after his victory over Derek Lewis. Here's how the moment unfolded.
UFC Freedom 250 was supposed to be a celebration of fights, freedom, and a historic night at the White House. Instead, the event is finding itself at the center of yet another controversy. And this time, the spotlight is on heavyweight fighter Josh Hokit, after he took aim at former First Lady Michelle Obama during a viral post-fight interview. The moment unfolded shortly after Hokit scored a victory over fellow heavyweight Derek Lewis at UFC Freedom 250, the event staged on the White House lawn. Fresh off the win, Hokit stepped into an interview with Joe Rogan. Everything appeared routine, until the final seconds. Just as the interview was wrapping up, Hokit delivered a remark that instantly changed the conversation surrounding the event. "Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?" he said. The comment immediately drew reactions from the crowd. Videos circulating online show a mixed response. Some spectators could be heard laughing. Others appeared stunned by what they had just witnessed. Joe Rogan chose not to engage with the statement. Instead, he simply ended the interview by saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Hokit." But the moment was far from over. Within minutes, clips of the exchange began spreading across social media platforms, transforming a post-fight interview into one of the most talked-about moments of UFC Freedom 250. And according to a White House poll report, the controversy didn't stop there. Following his victory, Hokit was seen approaching President Donald Trump and handing over his chain in a moment captured on video. The White House poll report stated that before giving Trump the chain, Hokit made remarks referring to Michelle Obama as a man. That footage quickly gained traction online. Soon, social media users were dissecting every second of the clip. Memes began appearing across platforms. One user even created an AI-generated fight poster, imagining a future showdown between Josh Hokit and Michelle Obama. Others filled comment sections with jokes, criticism, and political commentary as the debate intensified. As the viral clip spread, it added another layer of controversy to an event that was already attracting enormous public attention. After all, UFC Freedom 250 wasn't just another fight card. The event brought the UFC directly to the White House grounds, creating one of the most unusual spectacles in modern American sports. U.S. President Donald Trump attended alongside First Lady Melania Trump, and the guest list read like a gathering of politics, business, sports, entertainment, and technology's biggest names. Among those in attendance were UFC CEO Dana White, Ari Emanuel, the CEO and executive chairman of TKO Group Holdings, which owns the UFC, Vice President J.D. Vance, Meta founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg, Ivanka Trump, boxing superstar Tyson Fury, country singer Alexis Wilkins, and comedians Shane Gillis and Tony Hinchcliffe. Yet despite the star power surrounding the event, much of the online discussion shifted toward Hokit's comments. And if that wasn't enough, another dramatic moment involving a UFC star was already making headlines. UFC middleweight champion Shawn Strickland was seen being escorted away from an Ellipse fan event by police officers and taken to a park police van. Strickland later posted footage from what appeared to be the rear of a high-security transport vehicle, generating even more online speculation.